guys, welcome back and I hope you all are doing great. In today's video, we're going to be making a realistic portrait of this dog because I think he's really cute. Well, before that, I'm really excited to tell you guys that me and my very talented best friend have recently started this Instagram page. I'll leave a link to it in the description box down below in case you guys want to check it out. We post our drawings and poetries that are completely original, and we also write our names below the work we do so that you don't get confused. We will also be posting this dog's drawing today, so make sure to check it out. So now let's get on to what we are actually here for. I've already made a rough sketch of the dog, but it's not clearly visible. So I've prepared this PDF, and the first picture is the original dog's pic. The second one is the scanned copy, which will make it easier for you to draw the rough sketch, and the third one is the rough sketch of the head that I've made. Now let's begin with the fur on his face. I'm using a 0.5 mechanical pencil. You can also use a normal pencil, but you'll have to sharpen it again and again. So if you are lazy like me, I'll recommend using a mechanical pencil so that you don't waste your time sharpening it continuously. When you draw the fur, you'll have to make sure that you go layer by layer and not just directly with color pencil or charcoal pencil. Here I'm using a medium charcoal pencil by Camlin, but you can also use a black color pencil which will work the same way. You'll have to preserve all the highlights in the eye to make it look realistic. And if we talk about the fur, then for that you'll have to take care of the direction in which the fur is going in. If you look at the reference image, his head is at the focus and the background is basically a blur. So we'll have to take care of the details that we do in his head. And drawing fur is basically similar to drawing human hair. So you can also make this dog when you feel like practicing the techniques that we use for making realistic hair. Now moving forward to the nose. And again I'm using the charcoal pencil, but you can replace it with a normal black color pencil. And now I'm adding a bit of solid black highlights with a black pen. Personally, I think that preserving highlights is the key to make anything look realistic. So make sure you get them right. Guys, this is what I've done in 1 hour and it's 1 AM now, so I'll do the rest of it tomorrow. It's a new day with a new light. First, I'll be going over the things I've done yesterday, and I'm adding those dark highlights. If you look at the reference image, his ears are kind of out of focus, not as out of focus or not as blurred as the background, but not as clear or detailed as the face. So I'm gonna be using an earbud to blend it a bit. And now we're gonna do the background. There's a slab of wood with a nail on it to his right, so that's what we're gonna be making now. Giving an appropriate texture to the wood is really important and easy at the same time. You don't have to blend it too much because wood has a certain texture which is not at all over blended. And now I'm roughly sketching the rest of the parts of his body. But remember that the rest of his body is very blur if compared to the face. So you don't really have to add so much of details in it. And now if we do the actual background, you can do it with charcoal pencil or even black color pencil, but to make my job easier, I'm using a charcoal block which eventually covers a larger area, so it can save a lot of time. And I'm blending the background very nicely to give it a blur effect. The rest of his body is also a bit blurred, so we just have to preserve the highlights and the darker part of the fur. We are not gonna go for much detail for this part. I'm keeping the reference image by my side all the time and making the fur on the rest of his body. And now, last but not the least, we're gonna make the whiskers of the dog with white acrylic paint or poster colors. And now it's the time to reveal the borders that we've got. Thank you so much for watching and take care of yourselves. We'll meet in the next video.